Hello guys, welcome back to Yalan App. For today's video, we are going to show you how to create a portfolio on Behance. So if you're interested, let's start the tutorial. So first thing that we need to do here is we need to open up any browser that you have on your PC and go to behance.net. Now in behance.net, what we need to do next is we need to sign up. So before we sign up, what is Behance? So Behance is a platform wherein we'll be able to share different projects or different artworks that we have or we have created. So this platform is from Adobe. So if you have like Photoshop or any other tools from Adobe, well, you could basically utilize those tools or apply those tools on images or artworks and share them in behance.net. Now, to create our account, what we need to do next is we need to click on the option that says sign up at the top right. So let's go ahead and click on it. And from here, it's going to redirect us to the sign up page. Now, we have three options. Oh, by the way, we have four options to create our account. So we have the Google way, the Facebook way, the Apple way, or the manual way here. Now, if you choose the manual way here, you need to enter your email address as well as choose or elect a password that you want to use on your account. But in this case, since I already have my Gmail account, let's go ahead and choose Gmail here. And from here, we need to choose the account that we want to use for Adobe. Now, once we have chosen that account, it's going to redirect us to the other page here, wherein we'll be onboarded into Behance. So first, it's going to ask us pick one of or more topics here. So in this example, I want to see pick here graphic design. Now we can also choose illustration here if you want to, and from here you could go ahead and click on see my custom feed. Now in the see my custom feed here, it's basically going to give you a glimpse on what your feed is going to be. Now in the feed section here, it's actually going to be something really helpful later on because it's going to give you ideas or inspiration on how you would actually build your profile. Now in this case, the feed here is based on how we answered before. So if you chose photography or illustrations, as you can see, it's going to give me different illustrations or photography here or graphic design. Now in this case, we also have the discover section here, and in here we'll be able to discover different or other topics as well. So as you can see, we have this very cool photo of a coffee cup and someone standing here. We have this black and white photo here and a lot more. Now, if you want to be more specific and get inspiration from different people, well, you could go ahead and go to higher here. And from here, you have options to further filter people that you want to basically gain inspiration from. Now, in this case, we have the services, freelance, and full-time here. You could go ahead and choose the appropriate setting here. Like, for example, if you want to look for people who are full-time, click on it, or if you want to use freelance, go ahead. Now, in this case, we also have the creative fields here. So we have architecture, art design, branding. So just to give you an example, let's choose architecture here. Now, we also have other sections here that you could do, like a typography, type design, UI, and UX. Now, just to give you an idea, let's go ahead and open up any of the profiles here. Like for example, let's go ahead and open up this profile here. And as you can see, immediately on their profile here, you'll be able to see the projects and different information. They also have the information on profile views, appreciation, followers, following, the connected account that they have like Instagram, and the about me section. Now, if you click one of the image here, you'll be able to see how they actually customize this specific project. As you can see, it's actually pretty basic, but the image or the artwork itself that they have right now here is actually pretty cool, and it's actually relaxing to look at. So it's actually pretty simple, but the artwork itself or the art itself is really great. Now, in this case, we need to start creating our profile. So at the top right of your screen, you should be able to see your profile icons. In this case, I have this profile icon here. Let's go ahead and click on the Behance profile here. So that will be able to see our profile. Now we need to start adding our project. So at the center of the work tab here, we have create a project. Just go ahead and click on it. And from here, it's going to redirect us into this page here. We'll be able to basically create our project. Now, in this case, we have the option to add an image, text, photo grid, video, and audio, embedded, Lightroom, prototype, or 3D. Now, in this case, maybe we want to add a grid here. So let's go ahead and choose that. And from here, we have the option to add photos. So let's go ahead and click on images here. And from here, choose the appropriate image that we want to use. So for example, we want to use this image here just to give you the idea. So in this case, once we or the photos are uploaded, as you can see, these photos are immediately seen here. Now, also, if you want to edit a few things, like for example, you want to add text into the section here, you'll be able to basically choose this one. As you can see, we were able to add text. So maybe we want to say this is a black and white photo. And here we want to change a few things. Let's go ahead and highlight that and change the positioning here to center. And from here, we want to change the font size into something bigger. Let's say 55 here. And we want to change the color here to white. And just click on confirm. Now, in this case, we also have the option to edit the project itself. So that includes the styles and settings. So let's go ahead and click on styles here, and we'll be able to change the background. For example, we want to make this something around the black section, or make it around gray here. And in here we have the content spacing if you want to adjust that. Like for example, we want to maybe have a 13 pixel spacing here. Just click on save. And from here, you could go ahead and just add other photos or projects. Now, in this case, I want to add another image here just to showcase our project. So maybe I want to use this one. Click on open. And from here, we'll be able to add our photo. So in this case, choose the appropriate content that you want to add here. But once you're satisfied, what you need to do here is just click on the option or the buttons here that says continue or save as draft. Now, if you want to preview your project here, just click on view a preview. But if you want to save this for later, like for example, you want to finish this on a later date, go ahead and click on save as draft. Now, for now, let's go ahead and click on continue. And from here, we need to provide a few details. Now, you could also change the cover image here if you want to. Like for example, we want to use this one and change the positioning. Like click on crop here to apply it. And from here, we need to add our title, project tags, and tools used. Like for example, we want to say this is black and white, and from here choose the project tags here. So maybe we want to say black, and from here you could go ahead and choose black and white here. And in this case, we also want to say people, and from here we could go ahead and choose the tools that we use. Now, for example, we want to say this is from Photoshop, and from here you could go ahead and start adding that. Now, we also have the option to answer this one. So how would you categorize this project? So maybe we want to say this is photography as well as fashion, and the Behance visibility. So currently, everyone will be able to see this one, so fully accessible and discoverable to anyone. So if you want to limit, like for example, you want to only private setting here, so only accessible to you, not discoverable on Behance. Now, I also have the copyright license, so you could go ahead and edit this one if you want. And in this case, they have a different license here. So in this case, we also have the content here. So this project contains adult content. So this images or the project you have contains adult audiences or adult content, make sure that you check this. But for now, let's go ahead and click on publish here, and it's going to publish our project. And in here, when we click on our profile again at the top right of your screen, you should be able to go back into your profile. But also, it's going to give you an option to share this to other platforms like Facebook, Twitter, or X, Pinterest, or LinkedIn. But for now, let's go to our profile here. And in our profile, we should be able to see the project that we just recently added. Now, there are actually a lot of things that you could do here on Behance, like services, Adobe Stock, live streams, mood boards, appreciations, and a lot more. But yeah, so that's going to be it for now. So hopefully this video was able to help you. Like and subscribe to Elon App. Thank you for watching.